Hi Chris, can you give some comments on this three students regarding like Xiao Qi? How's your performance?
Actually, all three of them have very good work ethic. I think that's the most important. Is when they come in to train, I tell them to do something and they do it, and I like that. So they train very hard, and I think each of them has their own special, unique qualities.
Oh yeah, like football. Is a football player.
Yeah. So we try to find a way to bring about this type of style, So each of them have certain qualities. Su King already have his sanda fighting background. So now we just try to make him a little bit more like smooth, a little bit more finesse, so that he can be more relaxed when he's doing his fight scenes. So a little more coordination for him, And then Bayona, she already very flexible with her kicking, and we just have to make her become more believable, her action. So my goal is to develop a lot of close quarter applications for her, so that she become a little bit more like realistic. A lot of times you see women put into fighting action roles, very unbelievable. Because they make them do like really crazy things, and I don't know why they do like this, but I want her style to be very heavy action but very realistic, and so I think in the future we will see a lot of this action coming from her.
小青你或者講下對師傅 Chris 講你教你到底自己有得幾多啦
咁我其實由第一日到而家啦，穿咗咁多堂啦。阿 Chris 俾到我感覺都係一個好強嘅，因為無論佢個歐碌啦，佢嘅真材實料咧，都好令到我哋覺得哇！因為本身阿 Chris 係有當過兵㗎嘛，所以佢武器啊嗰啲我哋都覺得好犀利咯。譬如槍啊、棍啊、刀啊，所有嘢佢都可以教到我哋。咁所以我哋每一堂咧都可以學到唔同嘅嘢。咁對於我哋即係做artist嚟講咧係非常之好，因為每一樣嘢我哋都要識㗎嘛。咁但係一個人就可以教你咁多樣嘢，咁所以其實好抵我哋。
杯紅咧覺得同師傅學到自己有啲咩得着？
因為我初頭第一次想試下佢啲底細啊，即係同佢打啦，咁俾阿師傅lock到喐唔到啦，咁啊真係從此嗰刻我就真係甘拜下風啊，俾佢收咗徒弟啦，師傅。我覺得師傅真係咯，學阿小青話齋，其實佢一個人即係包羅萬有，好似踢波咁，前鋒、中場、後衞、龍門都識埋嘅，即係咪先？咁我覺得，所以我哋真係好抵咯，可以跟一個師傅就學到咁多嘢。
小培覺得師傅
師傅，我一直想跟師傅學習他的巴西柔術，因為摔得太帥了。對。所以可能在以後的電影裡面，或者是我們拍一些動作電影、動作片的話，會用得上。對。還有詠春拳，師傅一定要教哦。詠春。西服
Chris.
Oh, thank you, Chris. Thank you so much. Yeah. Awesome. Congratulations, Chris. Yeah, for your new studio. Yeah. So, when you start in Hong Kong for this school?
Well, actually, I came to Hong Kong in 1996. 1996. I came to Hong Kong to learn Chinese Kung Fu.
Oh.
So I was searching for many different martial arts, and then I came across the Wing Chun.
Yeah.
And
so any particular reason?
Actually, yeah, I was in the Marines at the time,
yeah.
And I was stationed in California. And on the weekends, we would go to Yosemite National Park.
Yeah.
And there was an old man. I see him every time, and he's doing some type of Chinese Kung Fu.
Yeah.
No, I thought so. And then I asked him, I said, "Oh man, what are you doing? You look so cool." And he said, "Chinese Kung Fu." And I said, "What kind?" He said, "The Wing Chun." And I said, "Oh, what is Wing Chun?" He said, "Oh, this is, Bruce Lee, da 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 da." And then so I play with him a little bit. And then he's very fast. I said, "Oh, how old are you?" He said, "I'm 75. I said,
"Wow,
crazy." Yeah, so I said, "I'm gonna go to Hong Kong and I'm gonna learn this."
Oh, so who is your master?
So I went to the Longting
Longting.
Wing Chun Association.
Yeah.
So I've been with them since 1996. You know, so I'm learning from my sifu, Chang Chun Fan, and then Chang Chun Fan. And so he was the president of the association. And so I'm learning from him and from Grandmaster Longting. And so yeah, it's like my dream come true in life. Yeah.
So what is the compared to the Marine, how you kill somebody? what's the difference?
Oh, I mean, you know, at the end of the day, everything is the same, but you know, the Wing Chun really teach me how to control my body, control my mind, and give me a different perspective on life, and it really helped me to how I live my life today is coming from how I learned the Chinese Kung Fu.
Yeah. So how many students currently you have?
I mean,
among the world?
Yeah, maybe 1,000 students.
1,000? Wow.
Yeah, so over 10 countries I'm teaching. The headquarters is here in Hong Kong, so that's why I'm so happy to open up the new gym. So now when they come, there's enough space for them.
Oh, that's good. So, I'm so lucky to meet Chris, and Chris already joined Sun Entertainment as an actor and Kung Fu action star.
I'm the lucky one.
Oh, no.
It's my dream. It is really my dream. Yeah, to be able to do this.
It's gonna happen very soon.
You can jab it. Yeah, you can slash it, and you can hook. You see, so you take this hand here, you open your hand. Control. Oh, you cannot move. Oh, and then you can. Again. Yeah. So it's very, very deadly, you know. So and a difference if we were to talk about like Wing Chun, or we're talking about the Kali, you know. In the Wing Chun, we always talk about how to trap people's arms so that we can attack the upper body. So if I can borrow Paco here, right? So if I want to defend against Paco, then I want to bypass his arms to hit his face or hit his body, right? Where if I'm doing the Kali, I think the head, the body, this is the general, but I must destroy his army.
Oh,
right? So instead of go for the head, then I look to destroy the arm. Once I destroy the arm, then it's easy to take the general.
I see.
This is an important concept because if he has the weapon and I have a weapon, I want to destroy his arm. Once this is dead, then it's easy to. So it's nice to have like I think different approaches. I love the Wing Chun, I love the Kali, you know, and then I love the Jiu-Jitsu, you know. So like Wing Chun is always about getting close to your opponent to fight. And if I choose to stand close to my opponent to fight, then that means he can grab me. And if he can grab me, then he can take me to the ground. And if I don't know how to fight on the ground, then I'm dead. You know. And unfortunately, a lot of martial artists, they only just to focus one method. You know. And it's not wrong, but it's just for me. I'm thinking, you know, as I age, I don't want to spend my whole life in one box. And then you find out, there's so much more that you can learn, so much more you can do. And so to have the comfort of practicing the Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu on the ground, you know, is give you a very high level of confidence. That even I don't punch you, then okay, we go to the ground, I'm gonna choke you, or I'm gonna break your arm, no problem. You know, so I think this is very important to understand, you know, how to fight on the ground, how to use weapons, how to close quarter to fight your opponent, you know, and then of course boxing, you know, the sweet science of boxing is to, you know, is also a very important skill to have. And if you compile all of that and you put it into the movies, wow, this I think is beautiful. You know? Not just like the old days of like wushu, but now I think modern times it's changing. Right? Everything is changing in cinema, and to be able to move high pace, very fast impact movement is beautiful for camera. And I think Wing Chun needs to move forward in the cinema, and Kali definitely move forward into cinema. So it's I'm very lucky to be able to be doing this now.
Okay, Chris, can you give me some comment regarding our artists and your student like Silping?
Yeah, absolutely. I'm so glad. Yeah.
Finally recover.
Yes, only 2 months out, only small scar. Wow, it's a Y.
It's okay.
Yes. Very good.
Yeah. So
Yeah, so like with Silping, when Paco bring him to me, he wanted to change him, to give him the action fighting style, and it's fantastic. So we focus to teach him how to move with guns. Obviously from my military background, I'm able to show them how to look authentic. When they move with the weapons, so that when they get on screen, the director is not yelling at them, "Why you look so crazy?" But now they get on camera, and then when they're moving, holding the weapon, you really believe it.
Oh yeah, can you demonstrate?
Yeah, sure. It's really important. It's one of my pet peeves. One of the things that bother me the most is when I pay money to go sit down and watch an action movie, and in the first 5 minutes, I see the actor, the main actor, he hold the gun like this, or like this, or like, he's hold like this. Then I don't want to watch the rest of the movie. I'm already like, for me, I am sick in my stomach. Oh my God, they spent $20 million for this, and the main actor, he don't know how to hold a gun. It's so unbelievable. So that's what I do with these guys, and and also for myself, it's like, so that when you get on camera, once you understand the difference, when you see a guy like, he's standing here, what for he's standing like this? He cannot even aim, And then you see a guy who's punched the weapon out, he's moving, he looks sincere, the way he moved, the way he covered himself, then you believe it. Wow, this guy really knows what he's doing. And so being able to transfer that knowledge into these guys, to see them how to move is much better, See, he already holding the weapon nice and safe, 2 hands, you see perfect alignment, his grip, look in here, you see, it's perfect, no space, finger off the trigger, tight to the body. Why? Because if all of a sudden he fall down, he can control the weapon. He don't shoot somebody, And I think this is important to have the safety aspect, and it's more.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Know where the camera is.
我就你，唔使喐。你唔好喐，係啱啱好。
So yeah, absolutely, very important. So then we will practice with guns, we'll practice with knives, with sticks, with empty hand, and then we always try to do different choreography movements in our training, so that way when he goes on set and then the director is talking to him about certain things, he's more comfortable, more relaxed. It's much easier to work with a very relaxed actor than it is when you're Tiger Gerald, And then you Tiger, and then you're accidentally punching the guy. But if you're loose, then you pump, and like, okay, relax, and they're not really going to hit you. I think this is important. The same with my man over here, right? come over here. Yeah. So the same thing with him, right? So he also only have the football background, and then Paco said to me, okay, we have to make him into the fighter guy. So he already have the beard covered. You see, he covered my beard, so now he already looked like the tough guy. Yeah, and then so now he moving with weapons, and so he looked more realistic, how to move. Even I think we spent 2-3 weeks just how to do some simple kicks.
Simple kicks?
Because he's the football guy.
Oh yeah.
But we say, okay, you cannot move like a wushu guy. So we're not going to try to make it like this, but we try to give him his football style, but a little bit like body close to the ground. I don't know if you remember the capoeira kicks that I showed you. Maybe he's too shy to show it right now. But also, he become more and more comfortable to do like this, and then I make them do the fight scenes together. you know. And that's I think again is the more and more they practice it, the more comfortable they can become.
都可以講下對 Chris 師傅你學咗，你覺得佢自己點？
佢好，其實佢教我哋啲嘢好活學用，好似我自己之前係足球員咁樣啦。咁佢教我啲嘢，譬如話，我哋當呢個沙包係個波點樣踢，咁嗰啲動作就好自然啲咯。因為佢用我踢波嘅方式嚟教我點樣踢腳，點樣踢沙包，點樣去做啲動作，俾我自己嘅感覺就好似好熟習咁樣。所以我覺得其實佢好活學活用咗我哋好多人。
小平呢？你覺得跟師傅覺得怎麼樣？
我師傅對我的印象，我覺得給我的印象是他是一個中西結合的一個很好的老師。對於武學上面東方的武學，他有很好的造詣，因為他有10幾年的經驗去學詠春拳，還有他本來也是對USA American 的部隊上軍隊上的一些用槍啊，還有一些這些戰術技巧是非常好的。所以說，我覺得中西結合的好師傅，
好全面啊！我覺得好重要。槍又得，刀又得，棍又得，又得碌地又得，乜都掂啊！即係佢乜都可以教到我哋少少，即係俾到我哋啲知識先咯，最起碼。
咁阿潘雄而家最擅長係打啲咩功夫？或者咩招式？
我嚟緊而家會學泰拳咯。係啊，因為我自己可能我跟師傅學咗一段時間嘅時候，我接觸咗唔同嘢嘅時候，我想去試下學下打泰拳。但我想乜嘢都試下先咯。因為我之前冇呢方面嘅知識，我係可能唔係師傅教我連棍都唔知點樣揸，咁我可能到時要打泰拳嘅時候，我起碼都有個動作或者姿勢點樣知道泰拳係啲乜嘢啊，揸棍係啲乜嘢，刀係啲乜嘢，槍係啲乜嘢，所以我想咩都試下先。
咁之前即係跟阿 Chris 學嘅時候，你有冇啲咩難忘經歷啊？例如可能即係傷晒手啊、腳啊、瘀晒咁樣嗰啲咁樣？
我好記得第一堂嚟學 first class， 我揸住嗰個，我係咁樣打機，之後我同 Chris 講，哇起晒水泡咁樣，因為可能我啲手呢啲位好少揸棍啊，成嗰啲，因為呢度啲位起晒水泡，損晒，跟住 Chris 講，係跟住小問題呢啲，係啊，咁但係之後一個禮拜可能都上2、3堂嘅時候，咁呢度有啲枕啊，成嗰啲咁就習慣咗咯。
咁啊，小平咧？
你是說訓練的時候嗎？有一次是練槍的時候不小心夾到我的手指，然後但是還要堅持練下去，因為師傅教我也不容易，所以說一直在好好的練。
咁啊，小平除咗揸槍嘅技術之外，其他嘅功夫有冇學？
我以前是散打運動員，對，是中國的散打。
Yeah, so I think the interesting thing for Xiu Ping was when I first meet him, and then he said, "Oh, I used to do the sauna," and then he started to kick the bag. Remember?
Yeah.
Kicking the bag a little bit. I said, "Oh, it's very good, but it's very different when you act it. If you kick like that, then the stunt guy, he's gonna run away. Oh my God, he's gonna kick me, you know." And so we spent a lot of time how to finesse his kicks, so to change his idea. You know, you're not trying to kick your stuntman and kill him, but it's how to make it look like you kill him, right? But you're changing your method, and I think this is very important for martial artists to learn, because martial artists inside movies is usually like the worst, because they only know how to really hurt the guy. And so then when you try to put them in front of the camera, number one, they get very nervous and they become like cardboard. You know? And they start nervous, and then action, and then the stunt guy, well, they always walk away to pain. So yeah, that's really what I try to do is try to understand what it's like to be in the actor's mind. You know, like you want to be able to show your skill, but you don't want anybody to be hurt on set. You know, and this is the process.
因為佢覺得可能我哋都運動員睇我哋可能哇有力啊踢啊成日覺得好似好勁咁，但係佢會話俾我哋聽，其實拍嘢唔係咁樣咯，你唔需要真係出嚟啪一聲打落個人，只不過係到跟住收，即係佢會教到我哋演戲添咯，唔係淨係可能教武功，教到我哋點樣即係去做一個功夫嘅演員咯。
Okay. All right. So. Yes, so some of the basics that we focus on when teaching the Pekingese, which is the Filipino style. of stick fighting and knife fighting is you learn how to fight at different distances. Whether it's long range, medium range, or close quarter, it's very good to develop the coordination of the opponent to understand what is an intersecting line. Right? So you see here, I'm gonna feed him between some slashing and some thrusting, and then you see he's able to respond, not by me telling him, but just by understanding the action, right? So we're just working here to action. The faster you make it, the more difficult you make it for your opponent. You see? So how to take the angle. If I only need to stay in front of my opponent, I cannot hit him. So I must understand how to get to the side. Or how to get to the side. You see my meaning? Or how to how to get low. Boom, coming up. How to bridge. Boom. Then I controlling the weapon, you see? Otherwise, I'm fighting him long range. How to get it? Boom, cutting to the inside. Bridge. Thrusting. This arm. Hui, cutting. Bridging. Killing. Little things like this, right? So having understanding how to intercept his blade. Keep myself safe.
Yeah.
You see my meaning? Otherwise I'm like this, but he also to hit me. So it's very nice when you're using this weapon how to see the angle. If I intersect, it means weapon to weapon. But I find the opening, meaning a parallel line. You see parallel or intersecting line. So this is what I'm looking for. You see? So that way I can kill the army. Take the army. Bridging the distance in, and then to finish him, right? Or to finish him up to here. So those are some of the things that we look at how to control the opponent. Whether I'm sliding to here, taking the weapon, right? Whether it's he have the long weapon, but I have no weapon. How to bridge, how to break, how to take. You see? But I must understand the angle, swing, bridge, covering the distance. Once I cover the distance, I don't want to go back outside, maybe I want to stay. Then I take it. Yes. So little things like this, or whether or not it go from a long weapon into short weapon, right? So meaning we talked about earlier, he wanted to cut me, but I already cut him twice. You see?
Yeah.
I show you again, right? So he cut me 1 and 2 and 3. So it's not something like a karate motion. He come and I block this and he just slash me. Wow. Right? It's too slow. I'm blocking. Hey, kill me. Too slow. Now I'm coming. Already.
Wow.
I'm already thinking. So it's a different type of mentality, you know? So this is the idea, whether he coming to here already. What do? I destroy the weapon hand before I go for here. I don't just, I want this. You see, then cut me. But instead I focus, same action. Or I'm cutting here. So what's the motion? Look. Cut, bridge, cut. Always looking to number 1 is to disable the arm. So that's my motion. Same like before I show you the long weapon. I cut it here. Now I can cut here. You see? Or if I want to do the same thing, bridging. Now I'm having that same thrusting pattern. Now I'm having the same disarming pattern. Now I have the same cutting pattern. Or I want to take his head. So it's a little bit different, you see. It's very You could say like it's brutal, right? So the same thing. So the same thing. Now I don't have a way to cut him. So I must find another way. So the same action. You see? I destroy the arm. Now he cannot cut me. Destroying the arm. So you see the motion is coming. Bam! Heavy. Break the bicep. So I break the bicep. Boom. Now I break the arm. Right? Break the arm. Now you can finish or boom. Then I break the arm here. Right? Or coming up, like down. Right? Boom, down. Boom. Then here, here. You see? Now easy to break or take his eyes. You didn't eat your breakfast and now you have breakfast. This is the mentality, you know, of when we're fighting with the weapons because it's not survival. But if we talk about like Wing Chun, you know, when we're dealing with Wing Chun, it's a little bit different than you see people, you know, like fighting in the ring and stuff like this. Wing Chun is more like, I want to be lazy. I want to find the easiest way. I don't want to be stronger than you. I don't want to have to be faster than you. I just want to be smarter than you. You know? And the only way to become smarter in the Wing Chun is to develop your feeling. You know? So there's no patterns. It's not I do this, you do this, but it's the feel. You know? So as we're working in here, you know, the idea is you're just feeling the movement. I'm not sitting there thinking, hey, go ahead and do this so that I can do this. This is tricks. And the Wing Chun is not like about the trick, you know, but I'm looking to feel where is the response, you know, so that I can make the reaction. Then I'm already inside, you know. So this is how we practice our movement when we're moving in the Wing Chun. Here, I'm taking my balance, so I must find what is the best way. I cannot just punch him because he pushed me away. I cannot punch him. So, I understand. I must turn my stance. So that way I can, now I have a base. Now even a woman, smaller, oh, I can still protect myself. Now he can't push me. Now I can attack him. Now he must get out of the way. You see what I mean? So it's not the battle of the strength. Right? So now from here, if I don't have the pressure to him, if I don't have pressure, yeah, you see, you're already hitting me. So then I must always imagine my spring is stick to him. So now he must worry about my feeling because I'm coming to get him or I'm coming to get him. So I'm always there, right? So that's the idea. See, now we have control. Sit in a locket. See? So, good position of control. Again, you see, if you get good control, then you don't have to fight so fast. You see? And easy to follow. So Wing Chun makes it so you can have fun, not hurt your opponent, right? Otherwise I have to punch him, boom, then he's hitting me. But he only know I stop. I don't follow through my power. It's like this here. Boom, 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 boom. So it can be annoying, you know, but it's not hurt him. Because otherwise then it's really bad. You see? So that's the idea.
Yeah.
so can learn to be more like relaxed.
Yeah.
So the same thing, even when practicing on the ground, how to fight in a different atmosphere. Also the same, actually when I think of Jiu-Jitsu and I think of Wing Chun, it's very similar in that it's not trying to be stronger than the opponent, but how to anticipate change. You know, just like your daily life, you have a busy schedule, you try to figure out how to get everything done, and then you make your plan for the day, and then something happened. And then it throw your plan all out of whack. And when you practice styles like Wing Chun or Jiu-Jitsu, they teach you, don't freak out, but continue to find a way to make it happen. Kind of like being on a set of a movie.
Yeah, that's
Right? Your schedule is never the same. You know, so you're always learning how to adapt to different situations.